Okay, so here's a March Madness edition. This is Justin Timberlake's catalog. Let's just get into it. So here's the first round. We had Sexy Back versus Soulmate. Sexy Back is easily taking it. Push Your Love Girl versus Drink You Away. I mean, Push Your Love Girl is just so far above it. It was really easy for me to pick. Then Losing My Way versus Give It To Me. Losing My Way is going to clear every time. Like I Love You versus Blue Ocean Floor. I think this one is a little bit controversial, but I picked Blue Ocean Floor. A lot of y'all do too much on it, but that's one of the best songs on that album. Then we had Love, Sex, Magic versus No Angels. I decided to go No Angels. Cabaret versus Say Something. I mean, honestly, both of these songs are having a mid-off, if you let me tell it. I don't really like either of them. I decided to go Cabaret, but I don't really listen to either of them. And then we had Take Back the Night versus Higher Higher. I like Higher Higher better, so I decided to go that one. Suit and Tie versus Liar. I mean, Suit and Tie is definitely a classic, so we had to go that one. And the Jay-Z feature just is icing on the cake. I Can't Stop the Feeling versus Morning Light. I Can't Stop the Feeling. I like it. I get why people wouldn't like it. You know, it's more so of a kiddie song, but I still enjoy it. And then we had The Other Side versus Applies, going the other side easily. And then we had Senorita versus Technicolor. I like Technicolor better. I think this is another controversial one, but I had to go with my spirit on this one. Then we had Love Stone, I Think She Knows versus Sanctified. I love Sanctified. Live version is better, but Love Stone is a better song, I think. And then we had 4 Minutes versus That Girl. I mean, 4 Minutes is a feature. It doesn't really, compare. I wish I would have picked another one of the songs in the Scarfy, but I digress. But I like That Girl better, so that's what we went with today. Not a Bad Thing versus Breeze Off the Pond. Breeze Off the Pond got to be one of my favorite Justin Timberlake songs all time. Best song on that album. So I had to go with that classic to me. Then we had Better Place versus Take It From Here. Obviously, I'm going to go Take It From Here because Better Place, I mean, it's a good song. Take It From Here, though, it's just incredible. Then Cry Me River versus Imagination. I hate Cry Me River. I'm tired of hearing it, so we had to go Imagination, and that's probably my favorite song on the new album, so that's the way I decided to go for the left side of this bracket. Now on to the right side of this bracket. So we had My Love versus Murder. I'm definitely going My Love. Tunnel Vision versus Last Night. Tunnel Vision is just incredible, so I had to go that one. Then we had Montana versus Selfish. Montana is excellent. Selfish, man, it's kind of bland. He had better lead singles than that. Then we have Love Never Felt So Good versus Fucking Up the Disco. Love Never Felt So Good is a great song. Fucking Up the Disco, I don't like it. The album doesn't really start till track 3 for me. And then we had Holy Grail versus Drown. Again, Holy Grail is more so of a feature, so I decided to go Drown. I think I like it a little bit better. Then Summer Love versus Paradise. Summer Love is excellent. I met people who apparently don't like the song. I don't know how, because that's one of the best songs on the album. And then Carry Out versus Future Sex Love Sound, the song. So I decided to go Future Sex Love Sound because that is a better song. And then Mirrors versus Wave. Mirrors is definitely clearing, obviously. What Goes Around Comes Around versus I'm Loving It. I'm Loving It is kind of unserious, so obviously What Goes Around is way better. TKO versus Man of the Woods. Man of the Woods, the song is trash, so obviously TKO, that's a great song. Dead and Gone versus Let the Groove Get In. Let the Groove Get In is my one skip off the album. That song is trash. I don't get why people like it. Dead and Gone is way better. And then we had Until the End of Time versus Midnight Summer Jam. If this would have been the version with Beyonce, I would have, had that in place. But I'm assuming it's a solo version, so that's why it didn't move on in this bracket. And there we go there. AO Technology versus Strawberry Bubblegum. I mean, Strawberry Bubblegum, probably one of the best songs on the album. I think it's super cool to listen to. A unique piece for sure. So obviously Strawberry Bubblegum. And AO Technology, again, it's just a feature. And then we had Filthy versus My Favorite Drug. I hate Filthy, so I had to give it to My Favorite Drug, which is a good song. Amnesia versus Signs. I went with Amnesia, even though I'm not really that crazy about it. Now we're on to the second round of the bracket. Okay, so Push Your Love Girl versus Sexy Back. Push Your Love Girl is just exquisite, so definitely have to pick that one over Sexy Back, though it is a classic. And then we had Losing My Way versus Blue Ocean Floor. Blue Ocean Floor is wiping the floor with Losing My Way easily, so I had to go with that one. Then we had No Angels versus Cabaret. Like I said, Cabaret was trash, so we're obviously going No Angels. Then Higher Higher versus Suit and Tie. I like Higher Higher a lot, but Suit and Tie is just that song. I am sorry, so we had to go that. I Can't Stop the Feeling versus The Other Side. I like I Can't Stop the Feeling more. I think vocally it has a little bit more highlights from him. But I like The Other Side, it was cute. Honestly, no shade. I kind of think that him and SZA could have came up with a better song, no shade. And maybe they collaborate again. And then we had Technicolor versus Love Stone. I like Technicolor better. It's one of the better songs on the album. So I definitely had to go that one. But Love Stone, you will be missed. You will be missing this bracket. And then we had Breeze on the Pond versus That Girl. I like That Girl a lot, but Breeze on the Pond, best song on that album. Like I said, one of my favorite songs by him. So this was the easy choice for me. Then Imagination versus Take It From Here. We love Take It From Here. One of the best songs on the album, but Imagination, I love it too much to let it just go away. So we had to make it to the next round. Then we had on the other side My Love versus Tunnel Vision. I'm sorry, Tunnel Vision is so good. I listened to it a few times the other day. I was like, this song is just too excellent. So ultimately, that's the one that had to move on. But My Love is great, even with that video. Yeah, he definitely did what had to be done. We love the choreography. It's a classic, but Tunnel Vision is exquisite. I'm sorry. Then we had Montana versus Love Never Felt So Good. I decided to go Montana on this one. I really like that song. And then we had Drown versus Summer Love. I decided to give it to Summer Love. I think the beat is so cool and the way that he sings over it. Yeah. 8. And then Future Sex Love Sounds the Song versus Mirrors. Obviously, I'm going Mirrors. This is a no-brainer. Then we had What Goes Around Comes Around versus TKO. I think I like TKO a little bit more, so I decided to go that one. But What Goes Around is a great song, no shade. And I'll probably get some controversy for that, but well. Then Dead and Gone versus Midnight Summer Jam. Midnight Summer Jam is a better song. One of the best songs on the album. And then we had Strawberry Bubblegum versus My Favorite Drug. Obviously, I'm going to go Strawberry Bubblegum. Obviously. And then we had a Rock Your Body versus Amnesia. Rock Your Body is clearly the superior song, so that's why I had to pick that one. Now on to the next bracket. Push Your Love Girl versus Blue Ocean Floor. Unfortunately, Blue Ocean Floor had to bow this round because Push Your Love Girl is that song, so we had to make some tough decisions. No Angels versus Student Tie. Obviously, it's going to Student Tie for me. I Can't Stop the Feeling versus Technicolor. I'm definitely going Technicolor for that one. A Breeze Off the Pond versus Imagination. We love Imagination. It hurts me to let it go, but Breeze Off the Pond had to take it for me. Other side, we are going Tunnel Vision versus Montana. It's obviously Tunnel Vision. And then we had Summer Love versus Mirrors. Obviously going to go Mirrors on that one. Then we had TKO versus Midnight Summer Jam. I decided to go Midnight Summer Jam on this one. Strawberry Bubblegum versus Rock Your Body. I decided to controversially go Strawberry Bubblegum, though I love Rock Your Body. It's one of the best songs on debut. And then we had Push Your Love Girl versus Breeze Off the Pond. Breeze Off the Pond had to take it for me. It did, I'm sorry. And then we had Mirrors versus Strawberry Bubblegum. I decided to go Mirrors, but Strawberry Bubblegum, you will be missed. And then ultimately, the winner of this bracket was Mirrors. I love Breeze Off the Pond, I really do. I think Mirrors is probably his best song, though. All the different sections, his vocals, the breakdown, the music video, the lyrics. What is there not to love about Mirrors? Whenever I talk about long songs with a purpose, I'm talking about Mirrors. So as much as it hurt me, I had to let go of Breeze Off the Pond for this bracket and put Mirrors on my number 1. But Breeze Off the Pond might be top 5 JT songs, in my opinion. So that is going to be my bracket. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you agree with my picks? Do you disagree with me? How would you do your bracket down below in the comments? I really want to know what you guys think. I thought this would be really fun to do something for March Madness. But yeah, let's continue that conversation down below because I think that this is a really interesting thing to do.